Happy Halloween, Sky Kids! This video is going to be all about the Days of Mischief event. This event starts from October 23rd and goes until November 12th, so it is a bit of a long one. I've seen that there is a lot of confusion right now about this event just because things have changed that we haven't had in the past. Some people can't find where we can get the new items or the old items, so we are going to go over all of that, and be sure to check the timestamps if you're looking for a specific shop. I'll have them listed below. Now, unfortunately, this event is actually kind of buggy. I think TGC is working on it, but we do have some workarounds. You can always head home and come back if we get stuck, which is not a very fun one, but hey, at least we have that. Alright, let's get started with this event, the Days of Mischief. So, like every year, we have Kitchen in the home space, and this year they look very freaked out. You also notice there's a loose crab on their head. It looks like it's just stuck to them. Legend speaks of... my brain has been so foggy lately. Poor Kitchen. Something's not quite right. Let's investigate. And after speaking to them, you'll be able to interact and teleport to the Cackling crab. So this is our main event space, and this is where we'll be able to collect all of our event currency, find all of our NPCs. They will all be within this area. The Cackling crab. So many classic things return, like the krill coaster. If you jump on that krill, you'll fly around on the krill coaster. But we also have some new additions, like over here. It looks like the tumbling troublemaker, but I think it's actually supposed to be someone from TGC, and if we interact with them, they actually curse us. No! Now this curse can be passed on to other Sky Kids. You just have to touch the scare button that you'll have below, and you can transform everyone into this little dirty popcorn. Let's head down and we'll see what else there is to see. We're greeted by our first major cutscene. You can see Kitchen is asleep. Skidmore is being stolen away by crabs into this new underground area. Skidmore! Kitchen wakes up and honestly just looks like they're in pain. What a nightmare. I saw Skidmore get kidnapped by crabs. I think that actually happened, my friend. Too real. Yeah, very, very real. Oh, krill coaster. I can't think straight. And of course, there may be a reason for that. There is a little red crab on Kitchen's forehead. Wait, where is Skidmore? You must find him. Will do. We'll venture forth. Ooh, creepy. But first, I will briefly show you everything on this first level before we go underground. So here is the cauldron. This is probably my favorite part of this event. Once you activate the lever below, it will occasionally have these timed wax events where it lets out these toxic green fumes that are pieces of wax. It'll also shoot out pieces of darkness, which when you burn them, you can actually activate little spells for yourself, so it's pretty cool. That is the new pit, but we're just going to go this way. I'm going to show you where we can get some free spells for this event. Let's knock over these crabs first. We want to find the one that has a gift box on its back. It's usually in here. And then from this crab we can get some trick spells for free. And of course there's a new head accessory spell. Ooh. We also have a brand new event currency trick spell this year, which I will show you in a little bit. First, we're going to explore this area, of course. So that's where we get our trick spells. Obviously, we still have some cosmetic spells we should be able to find, and those are in the underground. Over in this direction, behind the cobwebs, there used to be some spirits we could interact with, but now there's just a treasure cake, which, hey, I don't mind a treasure cake. I'll always take one. So if we fly on up, treasure cake. Lovely. And back down. Getting out of here is always kind of difficult. These cobwebs really stick to you. If we go directly across, we will have a door with a little pumpkin. It's probably open already. Over here. And if we open the door, we'll find a secret staircase going up. At the very top of the staircase, we should find Genova, who is trapped. Alright, I think we can go underneath now. That's pretty much all of the older things. Actually, no. Let me show you the outside a little bit, and also this trick staircase, which is one of my favorite parts, just because the first time you go up, it's actually creepy. These big spears from the wasteland pop out, and I think if they hit you, they might be able to damage you. It happened to me once in the beta. I was surprised. There's a portal here, which you might expect to bring you to the office or something, but unfortunately, it just brings you home. Aw. But the office is still kind of a crucial part of the Days of Mischief, so I'm going to show you how to get there really quick. We want to go into the Vault of Knowledge. Then we want to fly up towards our left, and on the back left wall, we'll have this little thing open here. Now this is always here, but during events where it's decorated in the office, this will be available to everyone. You can go in using the spirit. They'll give you their hand and let you in. Otherwise, when events are over, this is only available for players with the Founder's Cape, which is a cape you can actually buy in the office, so it's kind of weird. Come with me. Thank you. Thanks very much. Alright, and we fly over here, and there's the office portal. I'm kind of sad that you're not immediately teleported to the office, because it kind of means that they're not making it a focus in any way this year. But it's really cool. The ambience is very cool. Up top we have a bunch of krill that will attack you, and a bunch of darkness, and all throughout the office you'll find darkness. Over here you'll find another clone of Kitchen, who is mostly just walking around in a daze. They're super dizzy. There's a lot of fun stuff to find, but some of my favorite things take place in the bathroom for some reason. If we burn all the darkness here, we actually release a toilet krill. So scary. Hello? Ah. And then if we go to this stall, this is another teleport to the Cackling crab. So let's go, and we'll finally explore the underground area. I just wanted to show off the office a little bit for those that are new and haven't been there before. Hi, Cackling crab. Whoa! Alright, so let's head down. Zoom. And skip our cutscene. And we're going to go into the Crab Underground, which we can find just behind the cauldron. I do recommend, if you're using really high settings, to turn them down a bit. It's extremely laggy for me down here, and I'm using an iPad Pro. It's not usually laggy for me in this game, so it might be kind of bad for you. So we obviously have a very expansive and mysterious underground area. There's floating lights. If we interact with this pumpkin, we can get all of the spells for this year. So this is this year's items and previous year's Days of Mischief items. Unfortunately, that is all that we have available, and I'll explain a little more on that later. And then on this branch, this is where we can get the previous in-app purchase items, so the ones from last year. The cat items. Over here, we have a jail cell with Skidmore stuck inside. I would not interact with that. You actually cannot open their jail cell. That is a trick. Instead, head along the left-hand side wall, and we can find a little crack that we can sneak in. In the cell, we have a treasure cake, and we can interact with Skidmore to get this year's new in-game currency items for event currency, and the cat hairstyle from last year, which is candles, I believe. prices will be in just a bit. So yeah, this is where we can get all of our items, just from these spirits down here in the pit. Now I'm going to carry on. Let's leave. And I'll show you what's going on down here. So we have some more spirits that have crabs on their heads. And they're kind of walking in like a zombified state. Ooh, I think that's Yoshi and Reika, but I could be wrong with the names. Not very good with remembering names, especially from last year. And then if we get close to this big scary crab, ooh, a cutscene appears. That's another trick. The army of crabs has invaded. And that's pretty much all we're going to see for this event phase. There are 3 phases total, so the event will change and transform as it continues on. And uh-oh, the bug is happening. So when someone launches themselves up, which I'll show you how to do, but you might want to avoid doing it, it'll actually bug you out and make you stuck and change your camera angle. So if this is happening, I just suggest returning home, coming back. It is a bit of an annoyance, but hey, at least there is a slightly simple fix, kind of. So over here is how you activate it. We go by Skidmore's door, we light that, and trick! We are thrown up, and we have a little jump scare. Ugh. Now all you have to do is jump back down that hole, and you can go exactly where you were. But if we go forwards and up this cave, we have another trick, and this one's kind of creepy to me. I don't know, I just don't like being chased. But we have this rolling ball crab, falls down, kind of Indiana Jones style, Crash Bandicoot angles. We're just running, and then plop, we're back in this little crab cave where we can get that trick spells from. Oh, and again, I had a little lag spike. Heading back the way we came, we are now behind that giant crab, and this is kind of a bit of a spooky maze. There are a few tricks up here. The main one, and the most concerning for most players, is this one. Once you get to the graveyard, ooh, something is afoot. So once you walk in, both sides of the cave close up, and it fills with water, and definitely it does make a lot of players panic, and of course that makes sense. But don't worry, there's a way out. On the ceiling, there is a hole. I don't know why I'm struggling to swim up. Hello! There we go. We're out of the hole. And then over on the side, we've also got a little treat. With every trick comes a gentle treat. Continuing on, if we go towards the right-hand side here, that's just the other exit to that water trick, which just opened. That's the other door. If we keep going up, we have another trick, which is a trap door. I'll show you what happens. You jump on the trap door and hello. Ah! You fall down back into the crab cave. No. Alright, back the way we came. We're going to go through the crab and pass all that stuff again. Here we are once again at the trapdoor, which has a pretty simple solution. Just stay on the side. And then if we keep going, we are brought to the cat's cave. If we head this way behind us, that'll bring us to Genova, who is trapped in that tower. Hi, cat. Now, last year the cat would scream at us and curse us, but this year it seems pretty nice. It might change in one of the future phases, but for now, kind of a nice kitty. Hi. So sweet. So that is pretty much everything major with the Days of Mischief area. Let's check out the new cosmetics and the returning ones. Now, before we take a look at all of these cosmetics, I do want to say that things have changed this event and will probably change for all the future events. So this year, the only available cosmetics are from this year and the year previous, 2022. So all of the earlier ones, 2021, 2020, are not yet available, but They will be before the end of the year. TGC has said this. I think what they're doing, and this is just a guess, I think that they are creating a permanent shop where event items can be rotated. So similar to games like Fortnite, Overwatch, whatever, they have a shop where items will always be available and they'll rotate once a week or something like that. That's what I think they're doing, and that's probably the most logical conclusion. So hopefully that'll come soon, and yeah. Alright, let's take a look at the cosmetics. Starting with the Mischief tufted cat hair. For 44 candles, this hairstyle is an excellent deal. It's got such a unique shape, the cut of it, and of course we have these fluffy cat ears. And then they show up when you're wearing hair accessories, so they'll poke through any hats you're wearing. It's really cute. And then for the new items, we have the Goth boots, which are available for 16 event currency candies. I truly love these. I think they look good with so many cosmetics you have in the game. Really awesome. To match the boots, we have the Goth garment for 41 event currency candies. This is a spooky robe, and along the bottom, it might look like tatters, but those are actually crabs. Ooh, spooky. For our final event currency item, we have the Crabkin accessory for 24 event currency. This is a hair accessory, so it can be worn with any hairstyle. So altogether, the free items can put together a very stylish and themed outfit. It all works so well together. Pretty happy about that. Alright, now for the paid items this event. For the returning ones, we have the cat costume pack, which comes with this angry mask with the red stone in the middle, and this cat tail cape. Pretty cool. I actually do use this mask quite often. I don't think I've ever really used this cape, unfortunately, but I use the mask when I want to look spooky and scary, and sometimes when I want to dress up as a cat, I guess. Meow. We have the feline familiar prop for $9.99 USD. This is a prop that you can place down, and in doing so, you can make some tricks. So it does look like a nice, gentle cat, but once you walk in its light here, it goes crazy mode. And you can pat it, and it will throw you back. Sometimes it doesn't work all the way. For some reason, I'm not. Come on. Ah! There we go. Now that worked. So realistically, this prop doesn't do anything than throw you around, but it does have some hilarious hijinks. Sometimes you just spin. It's pretty funny. Now for our new items this year, we have the Gossamer Cape for $14.99 USD. I really feel like this is the star of the show. Transparent capes are always very, very wanted and beloved. And this one is so cool. Who doesn't want a spider web draped around their shoulders? Love this one. We then have the Crabula cloak, which of course is meant to look like a vampire's cape. I think they did a pretty good job with it. There's also a unique winged light pattern on the back. Looks like little bats or maybe crabs with wings. Silly looking. I love how they did the collar. It's working very well. Whenever I wear this cape, I want to put on the timid stance. Ooh, vampire. And then to match, we have the Crabula mask for $2.99 USD. This one's actually really cool. I like the shape of it. I like that it looks like we have fangs. And for some reason, the eyes just look magnified, like when someone's wearing a really big prescription of glasses. They look so funny to me for some reason, like moons in the eye. Hello, I'm blind. So that is all of the new and returning items. We also have some spells you can get in home space, of course. My favorite of which is the witch hat hair accessory, but you can also buy some additional trick spells if you've got all of your free ones from the Mischief area. So I'm going to show you what these look like, especially the new ones, the trick spells, and the witch hat, because that one's just my favorite. It's so cool. Let's head into the wasteland and check out the event currency trick spell. This might be the best trick spell they've made, especially because these candies are pretty well hidden for this event. So you can put it on your head, then if you tap the icon over your head, you burrow into the ground, and you're just a little floaty candy. And when someone walks close, you can feel free to tap it again and bleh, gotcha. No candy there. I do think the best time to use this trick spell would probably be in the Mischief area and around reset when all those players are logging in to get their event currency for the day. Gotcha, it's just me. Alright, for our next spell, we have a new one. It is the head accessory spell. And we can kind of match Kitchen and the gang in the Mischief area, but with a giant crab instead. Bleh! Creepy. You know what? It kind of reminds me of those like pumpkin head costumes. It's just so big. Covers the whole front of your head. Hi, I'm a crab. Actually, for some reason, it also reminds me of like an alien head or something. It's just so big and funny looking. Alright, and the other ones are all returning and older spells. We also have the hair accessory spell, which again is older and returning, but I love it so much I'm going to try it on anyways. So this one puts a witch hat hair accessory on your head. So you can wear this with any hairstyle. It's very fashionable, very cool. As always, I wish it would come to the game. I would easily buy this. Look at us go. We're just a spooky little thing. Oh. Winged Light? I just went through Eden. Give me that. Nice. So really that is everything with this year's Days of Mischief. I hope this guide was helpful. There are some more phases that'll come out in the future, and I will do my best to update when those happen. Thank you so much as always for watching, you guys. Again, hope you found this helpful, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.